Well, hello everybody. Good morning. Good early morning, depending on where you are in the world. Good evening, good afternoon, whenever you see this later on this evening, whenever that is. I just want you to know that today is a national holiday. Today we are celebrating officially 17 years, 17 years of BK Royston Publishing. Woo woo. Do 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 do. As they say, I put on some bling jewelry and my good earrings and kind of spruce it up a little bit today because I'm super excited and thankful to God, thankful to every client, thankful to my day one. After God and my parents' support, of course, for me being here, Brian Royston, who we've been married 18 years, but BK Royston Publishing is 17 years old. So I have a whole teenager. A whole teenager. Um, so my good friend, Mr. Barry Barnes, the brand specialist in Houston, he says you have to start treating your business like it's 17 years old and not it's a. I said, but it's my baby. He said, no, you got to treat it like a teenager. So I'm striving to treat it more and more like a teenager every single day. So I couldn't let today go by. And yes, I'm going to post a flyer, but I couldn't let today go by without jumping on. So whether you're getting ready to go to lunch, you're at lunch, you'll see it during lunch, see it later on this evening. I don't control the algorithm, they do. But I'm super excited about everything that God has done. He's exceeded my wildest dreams. I never in my wildest dreams could imagine doing this on a full-time basis. Now, I planned for it. I tried to prepare for it. If you taught with me at Dixie Elementary, you know the last 2 to 3 years that I taught, I didn't even eat in the faculty dining room with everybody. Yeah, I did all the rest of the stuff I was supposed to do. But that 20 minutes had a sandwich in one hand and I was typing with the other. I was writing books. God said, put the book together in 2007. And I have to give a shout out to the Starbucks meeting with Tanya White. And she said, how many books you think you're going to write, Julia? I said, oh, I don't know, 2 or 3. Well, I've written more than 140. I have a catalog of approximately 140. No, I didn't say my company. I said me. And then after that, we're running toward about 450 and above. So she said, you need to have a company. You need to start your own business. And I had been in ministry, of course, you know, my music, CDs. You've known me more than 20 or 30 years. You know that I've always sang. I still will, if, as they say, if the unction, the Holy Ghost jump on me, I still will. But right now, it's all about books 24/7. And so I got 5 things that has really been in my, as I say, really been in my spirit and helping me and also helping other people. So just in case you don't know who I am and people have shared the video to you, you're like, what she say her name was again? I'm Dr. Julia Royston. I own and here celebrating 17 years of BK Royston Publishing. It'll be this year, 10 years of Royal Media and Publishing, and 5 years of the Book Business Boss. Woo, honey, time is waiting on nobody. It is not waiting on nobody. It is moving and moving and moving. And so I'm thankful if you ever are interested in publishing, you have a book, you have an idea from your head to Amazon. That's what we're doing. So go to talkwithroyston.com and schedule a conversation on my calendar. It's on the Eastern time zone. That's the time zone I'm in. So be sure and schedule it for Eastern time zone. So JuliaAKRoyston.com, that is everything. That's all the stores, all the websites, all the social media, Julia A. Royston. You can find me. I'm out there. So for me, this has been a journey. I said, God, if you just help me to get a pension check and hold on, because these children, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. These children are something else, Lord. And you called me to it because clearly it was a call. I was designed for corporate America. I wasn't designed for education and all that. But between my daddy, my biological father, Dr. Jack Forey, and my heavenly father, Jehovah, 22 years with teaching children. But he's told me, he said, if you can lead these children, if you can teach these children, this is a nation. I shut my mouth after he said that. I still complained, still had all kinds of stuff happen, but it was a journey. But I'm thankful. I said, God, I'm gonna go 3 to 5 years hard in the paint, and then after that, it's left up to you. So I turned 60, and that was my 5 years. I retired from teaching in 55, 60. Ta-da! All right, God, what do we do now? And he said, keep going. And so those 5 years was incredible. That's COVID years. That's child 2020. I lost 7 clients in one day. I'm gonna tell my testimony. Hello, I lost 7 clients in one day. I was scared, but I couldn't blame them. What was the world gonna be? What was we getting ready to do? I thought we was getting ready to go up in the rapture. I was ready. I was like, well, okay, this business getting ready to shut down. But by that summer, 2 days, pray, seek God. That's Saturday and Sunday. Because remember, the world shut down on Friday. Everybody's go home and stay in place, 6 feet, whatever. Like, only come out if you have an emergency. By Monday, God said, go back and check on the people. Go back and check on the people. Just start checking on them. Don't sell to them. Just start checking on the people and offering advice and help and webinars and go here, go there. If you're ready to write, let's write. I mean, I did all of that. And by summer, I had 17 new clients, new contracts. And so 2020 to that date, it become my biggest year. So that is the first time I ever published 50 books in 1 year. So, and it kept going up from there. We released in 2024, 86 products into the market. 86. Did you hear me? I should be tired. I should be under somebody's bed, but 86 products in 1 year. So God is a miracle. And yes, I do sleep. I usually try to be in bed about 8 p.m. and welcome anybody else who's listening. But I get on here not as a braggadocious statement, except to brag on God and to brag on his goodness, his kindness, to brag on my clients for entrusting me with their intellectual property. I'm just thankful. I'm grateful. So number one, to God be the glory. I've sang that song since I was a teenager and all around the country, but I still give him all the glory and honor because it's in him I live, in him I move, in him I have my being. It's him that gives me power. He is the creator. I am a creative. I am his creation, but he still is the creator. And if I ever have a second, a little bit of doubt, like, oh Lord, what are we going to do? He is still the ultimate creator. So I give God all glory and praise. I don't know where your faith walk is, but that's where mine is. Jehovah, King of Kings and Lord of Lords is the one I serve. And then also it's always been my mindset. Now, y'all who know me or have been following me for a while know that I was brought up in entrepreneurship. My dad was a teacher in the day. We had Skybright of Louisville. At Skybright, we do it right, was the janitor service. We cleaned all kinds of buildings all over Louisville, Kentucky. And so we did that for 40 years. I started answering my dad's phone at 9 years old. And we cleaned buildings, we cleaned houses. Woo! And I was asking, sidebar, I was asking my mother about something, someplace the other day, and she said, ooh, that was a bank, because we cleaned that bank. I said, well, it's not a bank now. She said, it was a bank. I remember it's on that corner. There's this over there and that over there. I said, oh, Mama, you got a great memory. She's 84, but ain't nothing wrong with her mind. Thank God. So it's your mindset. How are you focused? And I know some people, I want this one to help me and I want funding and I want, well, what if that don't come? What if that don't happen? Have you made up your mind? This is the direction God intends for you to go. He's giving you the idea. He's giving you strength. He's giving you, that just kind of thinking about that pivoting and all of that. You just shift gears. You just, your mindset has to adapt and it has to change. This is not for the faint of heart. That's the reason why I have to have God first. And then he's got to give me. It's in him I live. And he's going to give me the power to get wealth. And he's going to keep me in perfect peace if I keep my mind on him. It's him that's going to do it. But I still have to work it out. I mean, he can give me all the creativity. He can do all of that. He can tell me the idea. He can give me the direction. He can give me the commandments. But it is better to obey, which is better to obedience is better than great sacrifice. So I still have to adjust my life, adjust my schedule, switch things around, move things around, check on my calendar, be tenacious. And yes, I make mistakes all the time, but I still have to clean up, what I messed up. Not what somebody else did, but what I messed up. So it's a mindset, it's a focus. It's no matter what it looks like, and that's that same set of eyes. With these eyes, I still have to look with not only the eyes of God, the spiritual eyes that he gives me of what I can see past and through so it's all about your mindset. It's, let this mind be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. So you have to see what he sees, see what he wants you to see, and head in that direction. Now, he's always going to do more. Ephesians 3:20, exceedingly abundantly, above all, beyond you can ask a thing, according to the powers of working with you. He's always going to do more now. He ain't gonna let, as they say, you can't be God no kind of way, right? So the mindset has to shift, and then you have to move. Hello. I was on a call, and I'm gonna play it on tomorrow, Lord willing. But it was like, are we gonna sit here? The leper said, are we going to sit here and die? Or are we going to move out? Are we going to, all right. I had a weekend in COVID and I know some friends who said, it was too much for me, Julia. I just got in the bed and put the covers on my head. I said, what? All that free stuff that was out there, free webinars, people was training, Zoom went through the roof. What? You didn't do nothing? You didn't learn nothing? You didn't come out with nothing? You was in the house 9 months and you didn't come out with nothing? No product. You didn't create nothing. You didn't write that book. You've been prophesied and spoken tongues and laid in the spirit over? No? Okay. So you still have to move. You still have to, and they were healed as they went. I mean, you got to move out. So these are the 3 or 4 principles that he's really given me, is that you have to get your mind right. His mind talk. Because as much as Brian Royston has been my day one love, I love you and I'm behind you 100%. He don't write books. Now, he takes care of all my technology. Now, don't play with him now. He takes care of all my technology. But writing the actual book itself, no love. He's not going to do that. That's not his role. His role is to make sure I have the equipment to do it. So my mind has to be focused on doing it and staying up and writing it and completing the task and taking care of the call and meeting the client and doing even if he doesn't. So as much as you won't help, girl, I need help. Well, what are you doing? Have you done all what you can do before you even try to get no help? Okay, I'm going to come on out of that. Moves and then mistakes. And mistakes are going to happen. I don't know if you watched on social media. I posted about my Canva class, and shout out to all the people that were in the Canva class. We had a wonderful time and creating graphics. And the more you do it, the better you're going to get. But realizing when I went back, and I don't delete much of anything. I don't delete emails. I don't delete. And so I still had that very ugly graphic. Now I can say it was, but it was where I started. It was where, and it now 17 years later, it looks like a mistake. But then I was getting it. I was just starting. I was just going to put it out there and see what happened. And that now I think, oh, that was so ugly. But now I know as a coach, that was growth. That was a start. And if I hadn't started and I'm just waiting on perfection, then I would have never started. I would have never kept going. I would have never kept growing. I would have never kept seeking. I would have never kept finding and getting the mentors and getting the business coaches. And special shout out to my business bestie, Vanessa Collins, who's, we used to get up on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. and plan it out and prepare it out. And I can't find and I can't fix and help me and I help you and we help each other. Yeah, it's going to take a village too. It's going to take some other people too. And some people are only for a season. And then some people are for the duration. They don't care how you go. They don't care where you go. They don't care what you do. They're happy for you the whole way. Some people just came to get what they need to get and keep it moving. Okay? So mistakes will happen. Misunderstandings may happen too. You have to correct them, say sorry, apologize, fix, do what you can do. Make sure you have a good contract too. Make sure you have a lawyer, a CPA, 2 or 3 lawyers if you need to for different reasons. But mistakes will happen. People will strive to take advantage of you. And I'm really still talking about celebrating 17 years because I've learned so much about myself. I've learned a lot about people. I still have, a real soft heart for people. God's given me that, but I'm learning to get tougher. I'm learning how to, and my husband's not hurting mad as none with the no. And what I can, and I'm asking God continually every day for wisdom how to handle situations. And when he yells no, to listen to him and still do the no or not. Well, that's where I go. Or yes, or go. Because sometimes I just asked him about something just this morning and he was like, go. And I was like, really? I was like, for real? He said, go. And I was like, okay. And Brian was all for it before, but I was like, oh, no, wait a minute. Today, we were driving, we're not flying, but with today, so much weird stuff happened. I'm like, I better ask God again. I better ask and sit still and wait. And he said, go. I said, all right, let's go. All right. That's my thing. And then momentum. Now, sidebar and shameless plug. I do have a book with that title, Mindset Moves and Momentum, because that's what God gave me. I said, what has been the key to me in 17 years? He said, you'll do it. You'll make the moves. You'll change your mind if you need to. And you don't let anything stop your momentum. When Brian was so sick in the hospital, I was in the dark in the family waiting rooms in the dark with my laptop up, 4:00 in the afternoon, 3, whenever I was meeting with clients, going in the hallway. Hi, this is Julia Royston, BK Royston Publishing. How can I help you? I was on, I had taken family leave and I still had a job, but them checks was terrible because they preserved my position and all that because the extent of his illness, but $200 or $300 in the check. What are we gonna do with that? How we gonna move that? So the business really did what it was supposed to do. God did what he did. His company did what he did. Insurance did what he carried us. So the president said, Jesus, you brought me. Sister Raimi, he brought me all the way. And so keeping that momentum going in spite of, and it was referred, family was like, well, just tell me you have a husband who's in ICU. And I said, yes, and they'll find somebody else to work with. And when this is all over with, I want to have a business and have to start all over from scratch. I said, I can't do that. I can shift things around. I can rearrange things. But if he's stable and we're in ICU and the nurses is watching him, I'm going to get some coins. I'm going to. My business coach, Danielle Winningham, says, go get your coins, girl. Get your coins. So I was going to get my coins because I was trying to help keep everything moving. And so momentum may be paused, maybe slowed down just a little, but don't stop no matter what you do. So that's my talk for today. I'm always super excited to jump on to invite you to anything that I'm doing. Today is a celebration. Today we're celebrating, as they say, how I got over. Honey, being able, the queen of soul, how I got over. Who did the gospel album, How I Got Over. Aretha Franklin, How I Got Over. That's where I'm singing today. So how I got over. He brought me all the way. So I trust that blesses you. And while I'm here, let's do a little church announcements as always. I'm headed to South Carolina. If you know of an early childhood participant, teacher, assistant that's going to be at South Carolina Early Childhood Association, I'm a speaker on Thursday evening. Can all the children see themselves in the books on the shelf? Thursday, my session's at 6:15. I'm at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at the, I think it's a Marriott Sheraton, something. It's a Marriott at the Convention Center there in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm a speaker and also an exhibitor. So come in the exhibit hall and find me. February 12th through the 14th, The Love of Reading. I'm going to be Bloom Elementary. I'm going to be at Tully. I'm headed to another school in Atlanta. So yeah, I'm on the lookout. February the 11th, the Thrive in 2025 series. February the 11th, part 2 of the Thriving in Relationships. You loved it so much. More to come. And then Kentucky Baptist Pastors Conference. I'll be there February the 17th to the 19th. And then looking ahead to March, if you're an author and come on. Oh, wait a minute. Hide this. Come on, I'm going to get it. There it is. Montgomery Book Festival and Writing Expo, March 1st, 2025, from 10 a.m. p.m. There are actually 3 free classes. It's free to anyone in the Montgomery, Alabama area on March 1st. So get there, scooter, car, plane, train, bus, automobile, however you gonna come. And if you're an author, or we've opened it up to art and crafts. So if you sell art of any kind, feel free to visit VernetteCnettles.com. And we're at the Armory there in right downtown Montgomery, Alabama. So March 1st, 2025, mark your calendar. The farmers market is right next to the Armory. Go get your vegetables and go patronize them. Then come over and get books and enjoy what we have. If you're interested in writing and can be in the Montgomery, Alabama area on March 1st, I'm teaching, and then we have 2 other speakers. There's a lot going on, baby. We're making it happen. We're not going to let anything stop what we're doing. We're going to keep moving. God is still in control. He's still on the throne. Whew. Well, we're going to keep rolling and rocking and rolling, especially in this first quarter of 2025. I look to have my next writing class, just kind of a heads up, it's in April. So as you can tell, I'm on the road April 5th, so mark your calendar for Saturday, the first Saturday in April. April 5th will be the next Write That Book Now class. So I have people all the time, girl, I'll get the next one. Let me tell you what the next one is. It's April 5th, 2025. So, and then Sunday mornings, 9:30 with Julia Royston, the Message Motivator. Ooh. Then 10 o'clock, Live Your Best Life. Tuesdays, the Book Business Boss Show. Come on through. We got it going on. If you're interested in writing and publishing and promoting, and let's have a conversation, talkwithroyston.com. I'm Dr. Julia Royston, on here to celebrate 17 years of BK Royston Publishing, where I am super excited to help you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. From Amazon, from your head to Amazon and beyond. Let's go. Have a great day. Bye-bye.